every morning, blah, 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 that sort of thing?
Yeah. Uh, Trying to remember, because was it that school? Because
Where
in
did you
that
go to school?
I went to different schools, 4 different schools.
Like, what city did you live in? Many?
Lahore. Mostly, well, there was 2 different schools in Lahore, but they didn't the well, the first one, I think doesn't count. So for the first 3 grades, the school I went to was a Catholic school, and they would not let you speak Urdu in the school except in the Urdu class, when you're studying the Urdu subject. So I don't think that school. I don't remember if that school had that assembly or not. But 4th grade, I was in Saudi Arabia, and for sure, starting there. Um, so that school, I remember. I remember when I was in 4th grade, I was about 10 or 11 years old, and I used to go to a school named Pakistani Community High School in Saudi Arabia. And every morning there was an assembly, so all the kids come in uniform and stand in lines. And so the teachers not only inspect your uniform for cleanliness, your shoes if they're shining or not, um, but also they start the day off with some kind of lesson. So some kind of something like a Boy Scouts kind of notion, like, okay, do something good today, and then So this was part of the assembly. So the headmaster would deliver a message, but an important part of that assembly in the morning, the gathering, even before the classes started, um, we would read. I remember that we would recite this poem by Allama Iqbal, Bacche Ki Dua, which is translated is the prayer, the child's prayer. So I'm trying to remember some of the words. Bacche Ki Dua. It's slipping my mind. Can't remember. There's a book in my car. You might have it. There was another one. Okay. So 2 of the early poems I remember were by Allama Iqbal. Now, again, Urdu poetry is so embedded in everyday life that in Pakistan, in every office, there are two pictures. One is Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder, and then the co-founder is considered Allama Iqbal, who is a poet and a philosopher who got a PhD in Western philosophy from Germany around 1905. But he's also a scholar of Eastern philosophy and Islamic philosophy. So he also wrote a lot of poetry which is inspirational, with the main purpose being to wake up the Indian people, to inspire them to kick out the British colonizers, and so that India would become free again, so that the people become independent of the British Empire and this foreign rule. So One of his poems, which is in the textbooks for children, so you could be in first grade, second grade of school, and you have a textbook for Urdu, and in that textbook were several poems for kids. So
Oh, 1 second, sorry, there's a train coming, so.
remember, बच्चे की दुआ